So today's learning topic is the layers of mind, different layers of mind we have. And it has explained quite a detail in the morning, so I will basically touch upon few other things which is not discussed in detail, but at the same time I will repeat few parts what I feel is important for those who has not attended that. So our, I think Roy, you asked the question, no, that the layers of mind. I think you sent a message earlier, I think in the group.
I asked the question, yes.
Yes. I was remembering who asked,
Because right. In the morning also, I saw the recorded message. I joined a little late.
Okay.
I did ask the question. I put a written question.
Correct. Yeah. I was thinking it should be you, but I was not sure. But now because in between New Year came and all those things, so it got a little delayed. Yeah. But as I promised that I will discuss about that, so I will explain first. Then you have any question, you can ask me. Okay?
Thank you very much.
All right. Yeah. God bless you. Okay. So conscious mind, which is we can put it in for discussion purpose. Let us put it in 4 categories. One is conscious mind, another is subconscious mind, unconscious mind, and superconscious mind. So these are the 4 things we'll touch upon. Now, conscious mind is that mind where the thought flows. You already have the thoughts in your mind. We need the conscious mind to do any activity in the practical level. We have to go somewhere, you have to catch a flight, or you have to arrange a travel booking. You have to plan some work, some project to be executed, how to do that, how to do the meeting, and all those are all conducted by our conscious mind. I need not to explain in detail. You all know. All of you are using it, every day. So I did not to explain what is these things. So the mind where the thought flows, that is called conscious mind. What you are using at awake state, when you are awake. So this conscious mind is also known as our ego mind, because our ego plays through this mind. Because ego wants to control. Ego has identity, glorification, self-gratification, and control. So the way our ego controls us, it injects some thought into our mind, and then that thought, we think it is our thought. Subconscious mind plays in the background and records everything. One of the factor which when we sleep, our conscious mind is like temporarily closed, our conscious mind. Then subconscious mind takes over. During the sleep, our conscious mind is off. We are not talking or doing anything consciously. So that area during our sleep, that is taken over by our subconscious mind. So in that sense, when we dream, those elements are coming from our subconscious mind. It is, you can say, a huge database. It has got a lot of other utility. Subconscious mind, in the background it plays. It keeps the balance of the body system, how our body will work. Even at the time of rest, some area needs more attention, some kind of curing, healing need to happen in some area, all taken care of by our subconscious mind. See, some area needs more blood, to heal quickly. Something, there is a cut, you need to have a more blood there to heal properly, or take out of that some kind of foreign element enter into our body and all those kind of things. So subconscious mind take care of that. In the background, they work to clean all those things, make our body fit for the next day or next time as early as possible. So coordination of our body functions in the background, the subconscious mind takes care of that. How our heart will operate, heart pump the blood and circulation and all, this is also taken care of that by our subconscious mind. Any skill we develop, those have been programmed, those programming goes into our subconscious mind, so that if, even some of the skills without any direct involvement of our conscious mind, it can still, we can do that. Suppose if I give you blindfolded, you have to write, so how are you, in write on a piece of paper. Even if you are not seeing it, you will be able to do it, because your hand knows exactly how to write that. Your conscious mind need not to prompt your hand, now H, now go down, then right, then up and down, and O will be like a circle, and no need to, conscious mind need not to prompt that. Your hand knows it. From where it knows? Because it is gone into subconscious. The moment the word H comes, hand will move certain way. Because it is a skill we develop, pass it on to our subconscious mind. Now subconscious mind is governing our hand. It will automatically happen. So like that, all the skills we learn, it goes into our subconscious, subconscious mind, and we can consciously or unconsciously download that thing, and it will have an impact. You might know there is a disease, sleepwalking. Some people walk during the sleep, those are controlled by subconscious mind. And if you see during whoever done sleepwalking, even though they are in sleep, they exactly know where is the furniture, where is the wall. They don't just go and bang the wall. So they know exactly where things are, where is the door, where to go out. They are sleeping. Conscious mind is not working. So how they know where is the door? Because our subconscious mind knows. They guide the body to go that way. Anyway, what I'm saying is, subconscious mind has the reservoir of all our skills. They gone there. In fact, any skill you develop, even how to meditate, this technique, how to do stomach breathing, even the Kriya technique, the physical part, what you actually do, we normally advise that it should be done for 21 days continuously, first time. Because anything you do continuously for 21 days, it is passed on to your subconscious. Then you are consciously, you may not be doing. We are doing Kriya. After first round, how much air to be taken, how our belly will move, which, mudra, internal mudra to be applied. Once you have practiced for 21 days continuously, after that, it will automatically happen. Initially, we have to consciously, is the first chakra or second chakra? Where is that? Where is that? Initially, it's okay, because till that time, it has not gone to subconscious. Once it goes, then automatically happen. The moment you say that this mudra, automatically things will happen. You need to consciously think and shift the focus and this and that. All these informations are transferred into our subconscious mind. So that's why any skill, initially we have to repeat it for 21 days. It goes into our subconscious mind. And that is also one of the way you can program your subconscious mind. Okay. There was a technique, suppose you want something in your life. I'm just giving for an example. If you write that, what you want, 21 days, and read it aloud, then it will go into your subconscious. Then it is a more possibility that to be implemented, manifested, because your subconscious will take care of that. Suppose you have some, not a good relation with your spouse or family and all those things. What you do, suppose whichever area of your house you watch every day, as for example, say in my villa, so there is one staircase, and there is a, take turn in the midway and goes up. In the midway, I put a family photo Okay, Tanushree, myself, and Turiya. One of Turiya's birthday where Turiya was enjoying a lot. She was very happy. First time, I think she saw we bought some mascot of Mickey Mouse and things like that, and she thought it is real. Okay, she was very happy to see that. That happiness I cannot, create artificially. That photo, that family photo, I put it enlarged form, maybe 24-inch by 20-inch, and put it there. So every time I go, I look at that photo and go. What happens is, it already gives my subconscious mind that programming of a happy family. I need not to consciously watch that, but every time I go, I look at that photo and then go. It can reprogram your brain because you're reprogramming your subconscious mind. I'm just giving you some tools how to do that. Okay. But but the same thing, opposite also can happen. The similar situation, I know some case. So even they came to Guruji, Prem Nirmalji, for counseling. So what they did, they put some this kind of photo. When they open your eyes, first time you see, they put a Radha Krishna photo. Radha and Krishna. Nothing wrong in that, Radha and Krishna. That fellow is having serious trouble with extramarital affair. Okay, because in the subconscious mind, it is all the time going that to behave like a Krishna. It's a different issue altogether, by the way. So all the story we listen about Krishna, it is up to 16 years of age. In the Vrindavan, he left in the 16 years. 17 years he left Vrindavan. So all the stories you hear, only he went up to his age, up to 16. Then he went to all these places, Mathura, other places. There is no such episode. But anyway, so then he, subconsciously he picked up that, and he has gone into all this kind of to create a lot of trouble for his own family, and he's almost about to get divorced. So what Guruji did is, but at the same time, Krishna and that Radha, they are actually they energetically they are coming from the Narayan and that Lakshmi, that they are there in that life. It is played out that way. So what Guruji did is he changed that same place, same photo with Lakshmi Narayan. They are married couple. Same Krishna and Radha, with no disrespect, but their earlier incarnation or the deity form, not incarnation. So Lakshmi Narayan photo they put, and after that, slowly the problem gets solved. Because in the psycho-suggestion, the subconscious mind, it is picking up as a Lakshmi Narayan, a husband, wife. Not, mischief of Krishna and, Radha and all this kind of stuff. Okay. So anyway, just I thought, just came to me, so I thought better to share. So it has got a very powerful impact. What you put there. Okay. In your office, you can put, you are receiving awards from your office only. Your certificates, your achievements. So every day you will get that input, that whatever you achieved in the past, maybe 10 years back, 20 years back, doesn't matter. But don't put school, sports, gold medal, because you don't need that. Same office, somebody, the chairman has given you some kind of certificate, you put that big photo of that. Or if you are in a business, put a photograph of a very good, successful businessman. Suppose you put picture of Ratan Tata, okay, who is, good person, basically. He is responsible, but very successful in the business. This kind of people's photo, you can put it there so that automatically your subconsciously will get programmed with all those things. So, and your action will automatically comes through that, because we are governed by these subconscious patterns. So what I am saying is, rather than fighting with it, why don't we use it in the productive way? We know how it works, so we'll use it for our own benefit. Okay, that's how it works. If you need a, say, a new car, So put a picture of the car in that place where you observe every day. You need not to pray for it and do some ritual. No need. Just watch that. So it will give you something in your subconscious, your program, and so that will manifest. Okay. So anyway, so you got it what I'm saying. So so this is the thing. And this recorder, subconscious mind, as I said, recorder. Okay, let me finish. What are the other attributes? It also skill and database that I have already explained about that. Also, it creates, attracts many things in our life due to the vibration. It is like a magnet. It attracts how we are vibrating, the similar thing attracted towards us. So our subconscious mind actually maintains that kind of vibration. We call it vibe. We are getting positive vibe of somebody and all those kind of things. Only the enlightened people, they don't need to use this because they go beyond. They operate from pure love. So their technology is different. But I'm talking the normal attraction. You can attract something which you are, vibrating with. Our subconscious mind plays with that. That's why we get used to meet with, and, we call it gel, or, we resonate with those people who are thought patterns are similar to us. Means when last 10 years, I haven't touched a single drop of alcohol. But before that, whatever normal, if I go out and in the parties and all, I used to get friendship with the drunkards because I myself was drinking. If somebody is not drinking, this is useless, like that, because nothing, it's just the vibration, but it also English, there is a saying, no, birds of same feather flock together, like that. So I'm saying how that bird each knows each other by vibration. Okay. So those are governed by our subconscious. And that is the vibration through our, stomach breathing, etc. We need to raise up. Minimum 500. 500 is a heart chakra opens. Then you will go a territory which will be love and above territory. Then you will operate from the higher level. Below that, you are susceptible to all this kind of thing, negativity, dragged down into this, frustration, this kind of thing. So you need to have minimum 500 plus to go out of this, to see the beauty in everything rather than complaining about everything at that level. Okay, it's all about vibration. So how to do that? You program your subconscious mind to go beyond that, and you operate from there, and automatically you will be operating from there. Anyway, so, and the last part of the subconscious mind, what I'm like to tell you, it also used sometimes as a repeater station of something coming from the higher dimension or higher bodies. They also sometimes if it cannot give it to something information downloaded, something they cannot give it to directly to the conscious mind, they give it first subconscious mind, and then it comes into the conscious mind. That's why many, they were telling, and today morning also somebody saying something is going to happen. I saw it in my dream, and that happened, because that from higher dimension, it's automatically given to that. A subconscious is already aware of that. That's why it comes to the dream. By the way, all our dreams coming from our subconscious mind. And subconscious mind is not a logical mind. Our conscious mind is logical. Subconscious mind is not logical. So my advice will be, don't try to find logic in your dream. In fact, in the morning also I was explaining, during your spiritual progress, my recommendation will be, you bypass the dream things altogether. Don't get carried away with, you saw this in the dream, what is the message, it is a good or bad, and don't bother. I have seen many people got stuck into their dream things, glorifying dreams, and something happened in the dream, because all these things coming from your own subconscious mind, nowhere else. If the divine has to give you a message, divine can come your meditation. They don't need for the your dream to happen, then they come. No. Okay, so my advice would be just continuous sadhana. If you have to ask something to the divine, ask during meditation. You will be getting answer. But don't depend on the dream and what is happening in the dream, good dream, bad dream. What does that mean? Don't waste time into that one. That's my advice. Later on, you will understand by yourself. Okay, so that is also one of the advice from my direct first-hand experience. I'm telling. If I got stuck in the dreams and all, then I could not never go beyond that. What is beyond, I will explain later. Okay. Also, another interesting story in the morning, I think Vidya asked whether the subconscious mind informations from the past lives also. Answer is yes. Okay. As I just said, it became a repeater station of what is coming from the higher dimension, means our fourth body, the knowledge body, and what is the karmic body, fifth. They also can download information and come to our subconscious. It remain there in the database. Okay. So that is why when people are hypnotized, they can go to their past birth. That is a technique of past birth, past life regression, PLR. So I personally also, I went, it is my spiritual journey I have noted down. I went to Dr. Yogesh Chaudhary, who is the Hypnotherapy Society of India's president. He lives in Gurgaon. And I visited him and he did the session and all. So that story, you can get it there. But what I'm saying is that is one of the technique. It is basically the hypnotherapy used for the healing purposes. Okay. And another interesting thing, maybe it is worth sharing. Suppose you have driven to some place. You have driven 10 kilometers. That day, took the car, visited some place or market or mall, and you come back. If I ask you that how many car you came across, is there plenty? How many people you visited? There are a lot of people. I don't remember them. But if I hypnotize you, one by one, all, not only vehicle, their color, their model, their number, people's, their face, whether they have a specs or not, mustache, height, etc., you will tell me. Your subconscious mind is so powerful. It records everything. Consciously, you don't know. Okay, that's why I thought, just it is an interesting fact I'm telling. Just you need to hypnotize to access your subconscious mind. The 10-kilometer trip you made, na, each and every second what you did, you will remember. Who you came across, that time, what was the clock time? Some car overtook you. What was the color of car? How many people are sitting in that car? You consciously, you never looked at that. This much powerful your subconscious mind is. Okay. So I'm just sharing it with for this kind of fact, and that is why in this also having your past birth information also, whatever you experienced, all are recorded. Okay, so this is about the subconscious mind. So now let me give you some example of this how subconscious mind that works. Suppose a object. Like we give an example of a iceberg. Okay, in the iceberg, whatever it's floating, what is in the top of the water, that portion is a conscious mind. But there is a huge chunk of the snow, ice, which is below the water level, and that is subconscious mind. And from the sea level, the sunlight can go up to a certain level. We went to Mauritius and took a submarine. It went to show us some shipwreck. I was worrying, from the sea beach, that is after marriage, is one of the places we visited during honeymoon period, Switzerland and that Mauritius. In that submarine, I was wearing a bright color, red and white flower print. Red and white flowers into that shirt and the and I sat into that. You know, the beach shirt, there's a half sleeve shirt in the sea beach with a multiple color, and you know, the coconut tree and bird and this kind of thing, print. So I was wearing a red and white, bright red and white color shirt, sit into the submarine, went there. I think that location about 30 meters below the water level where the shipwreck was there. In the submarine, when I look at myself, it looks black. You know, the red color shirt looks black. White is there, but the red is looking like a black. Because what happens is, after a certain depth, so that sunlight doesn't reach there. And most of the time, the red color particularly get filtered off in the water itself. So bottom of the sea, if you wanted to do photography, you have to have an artificial red light to lighten up and see what is the exact color. Okay, but if you wear something red or anything looks red, it will look black. It cannot, below the water certain level, where sunlight doesn't reach, your red light also doesn't reflect. Why I'm giving this kind of example? Because those are the areas which is a part of our unconscious mind. In the depth, at a certain depth, when no light reaches there, there is no activity, at least nothing you know of, but there is a huge reservoir of our mind. It is much, much bigger than, you know, if the percentage wise, if you between the conscious mind and subconscious mind, if the conscious mind is 5%, subconscious is 95%. Okay. And together of this, it will be several times, several hundred times of this total conscious, subconscious together will be the unconscious that we don't know. Okay, and there is also some terminology come collective unconscious. On the planet Earth, there is some area which is collective unconscious. Nobody knows. The masters, they don't want to mention this area of the mind as an unconscious. Because in the spirituality, there's nothing called unconscious. Okay, all within the perimeter of that. That is the superconscious. I will come to that. The superconscious also contain so-called unconscious. That's why they call it the field of all possibilities. Field of all possibilities means this is not lightened up yet. It is still dark. So nobody knows what is there, but it is a possibility. It is not unconscious. It is just sleeping. When it will wake up, you will see that. When it will come to the light, it will see that. So it is called the field of all possibilities. So below subconscious mind, the huge field is called field of all possibilities. Okay, that is so-called unconscious mind, what we call now in the layman's language. Okay, so last point is about the superconscious. So I will stop here a little bit. If you have any question on this, just ask me. So and then before I go further.
Hi, sir. This is Vidya.
Yes, Vidya, go ahead.
So I had a question regarding dreams. I'm a little confused about it because sometimes what happens is before I wake up, then I know that it's dream state, but it it is not like a dream because I kind of can control the dream. Like for example, if some thoughts are going on, then I just witness it and I can modify it. So
Yeah, Vidya, that part I understood what you are saying. When you control the characters and outcome of a dream, no? Okay.
yeah.
This is a spiritual quality. It is called lucid dreaming. Okay. Normal people cannot do that. They cannot change the character. Okay. They cannot change the outcome. When you are able to do that, it is a certain level of awareness that comes. In that sense, the spiritual masters, no, even during sleep time, they are fully conscious. Body is sleeping, but they are aware. Okay. So this is called lucid dreaming, which, as you rightly said, it comes before you wake up. You get some certain part of the time when you can actually change the content of your dream. You are aware what is happening there and things like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is called lucid dreaming. That is not a normal dream, whatever I explained earlier.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Okay. God bless you. So see, what I'm saying is, what I'm explaining today, it is only the basic. It is not that easy. Okay. It's very complicated. And there are a lot of researchers going on. But I don't want to confuse you with bringing the complications first. First, you understand the basics. Complications, you will know later on if you are interested. There are a lot of materials available. I can refer you a few things you study and all those. But in general, I'm saying that these are that, but there will be exceptions everywhere. A lot of exceptions. Okay, they are there. Acha, just 1 minute. Shreyashi, you wanted to ask something?
Yeah, about the unconscious mind, is it uh, as a normal human being, when do we experience? I mean, sometimes when we sleep, we don't dream, or I don't know, if we dream, I don't remember that dream. Is that
Correct.
unconscious state
That
or
is
what?
unconscious mind. It is called deep
Okay.
sleep state. In the
Hmm.
sleep, when we are dreaming, we have a rapid eye movement, medically speaking. If you video record somebody is sleeping, there'll be some rapid eye movement that eyeball will go like this. That is called rapid eye movement, REM.
Mm-hmm.
During REM, people dream. But one point of time comes when REM stops. That is, it is called the unconscious state, deep sleep state. That is the time we say that is the unconscious mind has taken over. If you ask me other way around, when people go into coma, they don't dream. They don't dream. They're in coma. In the coma, you are in completely unconscious state of mind. You are living. You are not dead, but you are in coma. Okay. So that is the answer to your question.
So when we when we go to deep sleep, we actually don't dream, right? Or
Yes.
do we
You
dream,
don't
or
dream. You
we
don't know. You
don't?
don't recollect also.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, I experience that a lot, that I don't dream. Many nights it has happened that I have not seen any dream. So people ask, how is that possible? Everyone
Yeah.
dreams.
It's possible that you quickly go into deep sleep and then you don't dream.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
that answer.
Thank you.
Yes, Devu. Yes, Devu.
What I was asking was this hypnosis.
Mm-hmm.
How accurately this can be done?
Let's say it again.
How accurately this hypnosis can be done?
That depends upon who is hypnotizing you, the technique they're using.
Right. So this technology is this is medically accepted technology, no? See,
Yes.
what triggered my mind was, as you said, the subconscious mind records everything.
Mm-hmm.
It is medically accepted, so they can be used for many kind of problem solving, no?
What they do.
But
I'll just before you go further, the terrorists and all, when they catch them, they put it induced, like through medicine, they put it into that state. Whatever in there in that subconscious, they come out. Only thing that is not acceptable in the rule of law. In the court, they can produce, but they find it out to catch where other people are hiding. They go and catch them. Okay, that we use that already. That hypnosis or medically induced hypnosis kind of stuff, they are doing it already.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, let me see. And what is your second part of the question, Devu?
I was going to that only. Whether it is legally accepted. It's not legally accepted as yet.
No, it is not legally acceptable. Anything under influence of any drug is not legally acceptable.
But they can be, deciphered pretty accurately.
Decipher very quickly, but what they do is they get the clue and find more evidence from there. Suppose, they are not telling when the murder weapon has been hidden. Okay. Because without that, court will not accept. So they do under this process. So they tell where it is, go and find it out, then they produce into the court, and then it is acceptable because there is a true evidence, physical evidence.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Yes, Shaival, you want to ask something?
No, I was agreeing with you that I'm trying to connect the two things. I'm not divulging too many of it, but for example, in autonomous vehicles also, right, the vehicle is going. So there is a concept called vehicle to infrastructure, vehicle to vehicle. So it's all the sensors, cameras, they collect huge petabytes of data.
Yeah.
But consciously, we don't process it in real time. So there's a vehicle data platform which offload the data, and there's a concept called, I think you are touching upon that in data science, right? Supervised learning, unsupervised learning. So some of the things I'm saying is unsupervised learning, that you're saying that in hypnotized mode, I can remember all this because I'm retrieving the data and going through that sequence of events, but in real time, I didn't process it.
Correct. Because your conscious mind is not involved there.
Right.
That's why.
So that's what I was correlating.
Yeah. All right. So now let me go to
I wanted to say something.
Yeah. Yes,
I
Monica?
just wanted to add to Shreya, whatever is her name,
Shreyashi, yeah.
Shreyashi. That even I don't dream. I think I'm already 40 and not even 40 dreams I remember or I had. But it is perfectly fine, though I also hear everyone is dreaming. Even my son, I think he has dreamed more than 1,000 dreams and he keeps telling me this happened, that happened. But I hardly dream. Or even if I'm dreaming, I don't remember. So there are a lot of people like her. Like she was saying that everyone dreams. So like there are a lot of people like Shreyashi and me, we hardly dream.
See, understand that everybody is unique. Other people are dreaming, that does not mean you have to do dream same similar way. Okay. So that's nothing wrong with you. It's all fine. There's no issues there. Okay.
And medically speaking, if you ask a doctor, that's a good thing. You are having a deep sleep. That's a good thing.
So, all right. So I'm giving my basic advice is don't give too much of importance into the dreams. Okay. On your spiritual journey. Other thing, if you want to just for discussion's sake, it is fine. But spiritual journey, don't give at this moment. Later on, I will tell you. Like Vidya asked one question, where it is important, that I will tell you that time. If it is having something to do with your awareness development or spiritual thing, I will tell you that yes, it can happen. But now for the time being, don't waste your energy and time in analyzing your dreams. Okay. Just move on. Continue with your practice, sadhana. Okay. Now about the superconscious mind. The superconscious mind is actually, you can say, it is mind of the soul, or it itself is connected to the universal consciousness, like from when everything was created, the background of the whole creation. That is the superconscious mind. You cannot have a superconscious mind. You cannot own it, because superconscious mind owns you. Full entity, including your soul consciousness, is owned by the superconsciousness. It is the one. It is the ultimate experience of the oneness or our self-realization. That is the universal, that is the superconsciousness. The way I normally explain is, it is the canvas of everything where everything is happening. Okay, we had talked about that means any kind of all sort of paintings and all type of canvas, that is the background of that. Within that it is happening. If you take it as a movie, then the screen of the movie, that is where everything is happening. That is our universal consciousness when it is being played. the time and space has been created by this super conscious mind so that we can experience things. We can have experience 1, experience 2, because if you cannot distinguish between these two, you will not experience individually. So time and space has been created for us to experience that thing. And this super conscious mind, ultimately it is when we touch upon that, that can be experienced when you go to the sixth body. Sixth body, which is your spiritual body. Fifth is karmic. When the all karmic account close, it becomes a bliss body. Then you get access to sixth. Sixth is your spiritual body or divine body, you can say. Only when you reach to that level, you can experience that vastness, that you are the one. I have earlier explained that how universe was formed, what is the role of a soul, how is the soul's journey. I explained that originally there is one with one omnipotent, have infinite power, infinite joy, infinite capacity, all infinite, all pure form entity was there originally, the one, the source. Being one and fully pure, it is not possible. It knows everything, infinite knowledge. It can, by will, it can create anything, just by will or wish, you can say. It can create anything. Yeah. A planet can be created just by willing, wish, this much powerful. That's called Ichha Shakti. Ichha Shakti, Kriya Shakti, and Gyan Shakti, all these powers, all knowledges, all powers, all manifestation powers are there. So what it was, being the one, it cannot experience anything, because for experience you need some kind of background. You need at least two people to experience some interaction. So originally what it does, what it did, and even still now it is doing, it is creating some part of it. That is, so this is the universal consciousness, and the part is called soul consciousness, its own part. And that soul consciousness, it is giving some kind of plan. It is a soul's plan. You will have so many different incarnations. It will go there on planet Earth. It will start with a mineral, and then a plant, and animal, and then human, blah, blah. End of it, you get, you become a spiritual being. From human being to spiritual being, get enlightened, realize itself experientially by first-hand experience through that body, incarnated body, not just copy-paste. When it is experienced, if the purpose is over, it marches back into the oneness. Okay, so that is the path of the soul's journey that I explained in another session earlier. So the oneness can be felt only if you do that, through meditation, do the sadhana, you go up to sixth body. Then only that vastness, the perfectness of the creator can be felt. And you will realize why I mentioned this, the one and the part was created and the soul. Actually, the infinite part was created. That's why there are infinite souls. Each soul will have to realize itself. At the end of it, it will realize it is the one. And when it is realized, it marches back to that. That realization happens when you touch upon the sixth body. Seventh one is a nirvanic. Seventh one is actually the merger. This sixth, whatever you experience in the sixth body, that is your superconscious mind. Okay, that's why I'm saying you can mention it as your soul's mind, where there is no duality. There are a lot of parameters can be attributed to that one. The oneness is felt, truly experienced. That is your superconscious state. And to reach there, the first and foremost criteria is you have to quieten your thought mind. The conscious mind should be switched off. Your subconscious mind should come under control. Get clean. They should not come and clutter. Then one after another, okay, all unconscious part is lighten up, means you don't need anyway. Then you reach to the superconscious state. In that case, actually unconscious doesn't come in between. Unconscious is just unconscious, or potential. Maybe you have not used certain potential, that's fine. So conscious mind to be quietened by no thought. Okay, when the all emotions and other, energy body, number 2, number 3, they come under control. You get this knowledge. Then the karmic account you reach. All karmas are cleaned through the sadhana. Okay, enlightenment happens. Karmic account becomes 0. That become a bliss body. Then you have access to the 6th. That is the time you experience the superconscious mind. And you operate from there. All enlightened masters, they operate from superconscious mind. They don't, okay, when need, they come down and use that. You have to buy something from the market. Naturally, superconscious mind is not useful to check the price and which one to buy. And so they use it, but they drop it there and stay there. And so all the knowledges they share, it is coming from the superconscious mind. It is not their own. It is not an individual knowledge. It is a collective knowledge. From the oneness, it is got. It is got. In Indian scriptures, they call it Brahma Gyan. Brahma Gyan means the ultimate truth, that knowledge that flows through them. They don't generate them. So they can touch with the universal consciousness, that then superconscious mind, and through that they operate, and that is how you receive that one. Okay, so this is the state of superconscious mind, and this is the ultimate, realization that happens there. So already almost 1 hour is there, so I will stop it here. So that if you have any question on the superconscious mind, you can ask now.
Rasdeep, when we
1 minute, Hari Om, go ahead. Aninda, Roy, I'll come back to you.
The conscious mind, subconscious mind, all this is part of third body, and only the superconscious mind is the 6th body.
Actually, conscious mind is in the first body, physical body.
Or physical body, correct.
Yeah. Subconscious mind, in that sense, it is, you can say it is 2nd, 3rd, and the 4th body.
Okay.
It is not clearly defined, but just you ask, I'm giving you some kind of idea. That's why it has got access to past lives and things like that.
Okay.
Okay. Beyond that, when you cross 6, 5th is a karmic body where karma are stored. But when the karma is clean, it becomes a bliss body. When everything is lightened up, the clean, then you access to the 6th. Permanent access. Yeah. That is your area of your superconscious mind.
And what about the unconscious mind?
Unconscious, there is no layer. It is the absence of all this, is not all, not superconscious. So unconscious is something where even which is unknown to subconscious. There are some area which is unknown, not accessible by the subconscious, that is called unconscious.
So when we say that the conscious mind is in physical body, so is there any central location, or is it available throughout the physical body? Each cell has got its own memory. It acts like a conscious mind, or what is it?
Let me explain it this way. That what we are this conscious mind we are talking about, that is a software, and your brain is a hardware.
Okay.
You cannot compare these two.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So means if you say the software is kept within the brain, it is yes or no also. Okay. software, we cannot compare the physical body with the software. Okay, it is a flow of that information, that energy, that is the software, but it operates through your brain. But it is not limited to your brain. And so that's what I was telling. It is a complex subject, because we can pick up your thought. How we can pick up your thought if it is only concealed in your brain? There must be some field around it. I can pick up the field, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So it is not limited to that, but it operates through the brain. Let us take it that way.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Like say mobile, I'm getting a signal. If you say the signal is limited to the mobile, no. It is using the signal. But
Correct.
software, the signal part is much, much beyond that. It has got a channel, it has got another route which is normally not seen.
And this carrier and all those things.
Yes. So this is the brain, and that which is the signal it is getting, that is a conscious mind.
Okay.
Okay. So just why I'm saying that, not to confuse this with the brain alone. Okay. It is not that. At the same time, when the brain is switched off, like you are sleeping, conscious mind gone. So in that case, you can say the signal is coming, but there is nowhere to be played. So it is not there.
Okay.
Okay. So that is nearby explanation. It is difficult to explain these things. Yeah. But this is somehow nearby to make something. All right.
Because generally they say that the mind is in heart. Somebody says it is in brain. Somebody says it is in brain. वो बोलते हैं ना, मेरा मन कहता है ऐसे. तो मन को फिर हम कहाँ दिखाते हैं?
ठीक है, लोगों को कहने दे, उसमें कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. Okay, that's okay.
Thank you, sir.
I'm not going to explain what people say. I'm going to explain what is the understanding of the higher bodies. Okay. People can say many things. It's okay. All right. Okay, Roy, go ahead.
Rajdeep, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. Now, you see, it is regarding accessing the superconscious mind.
Yes.
I just want to share one experience. Last year, I had gone to Haridwar, Rishikesh. And it was sheer chance that I had gone to a place called Parmarth Ashram, which is bang on the, the banks of the river Ganges. And there is one European lady there, young lady, and we just befriended each other. And then she said, she made me lie down and, put something in my ears which blocked all external noise. But I could hear a continuous Om sound, And I was lying there for about 35-40 minutes. And I could see that, like I am over some rooftops and things like that. And then I could see a forest. And then, it was a deep trance. And then I don't know how much time I was lying down. So after that, she said that, how was the feeling? So I told her that this is the experience which I saw, that I was over some rooftops and things like that. And she was saying that your soul had traveled those places. And the forest which I had seen, I had gone to my family for a holiday. The next day when I was driving with my friend lives there in Rishikesh, Shubir Chakraborty. And we were driving through a forest. That is the exact forest which I saw when I had gone to that Parmarth Ashram. So my question is that if you continuously listen to this deep Om, are you sort of, is it a sort of a procedure to access the superconscious? And if you are able to access the superconscious, can you sort of see a near future or a distant future? I don't know really.
All right. Okay. Roy, I will just going to tell you what happened there. Okay. Only thing,
right.
You dropped that idea ki because of that it happened. The cause, what you are thinking, drop that. I will tell you what happened there.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
But the reason that Hariom also, I just stopped him because, he was telling that my heart is, I stopped it because this is your analysis. I will share the truth, but drop the analysis so that you can know the truth. Okay.
Right.
What people say, what you thought, it doesn't matter. You may feel a little bad why I'm saying that. I have no intention to demean you and look you less. But what I'm interested in, to bring you to the truth. Then you judge again whether that is true or not. It may be true. Okay. What happens is, in the trance state, okay, when you are actually gone into trance, the Shukshma Deha, that astral body leaves our physical body. Okay.
Okay.
Physical body lying there, astral body leaves it. It also happened during deep sleep. We explained today, no? When we stop dreaming, that is the time also our astral body leaves physical body.
Right.
And it goes, whatever you can say that its own mission. Suppose you are planning to visit that place, no? Your astral body has already done an advanced visit there.
Okay.
Your body is still in the trance state or deep sleep state, whatever it is. Deep sleep normally everybody undergoes. When it comes back, okay, when it comes back to you, it only transfer little bit of, not all the information you will remember, because when astral body leaves, it doesn't carry your brain with it. Your memory, physical memory with the astral body, it doesn't carry that. That's why you don't remember everything. Okay. When astral body comes back into the body, before you get up or when you come out of that state, okay, what happens is, I call it spillover effect. Spillover means, while drinking, people do cheers, no? Like two glasses, they tinkle each other.
Yeah.
Some of that, fluid passed on to the other glass like that. No? When you come and bang these two things, both glasses are, filled with a liquid, then some liquid can spill over to the other.
Spill over, yeah. There's a spill over, yeah.
So I'm just explaining for understanding purposes. So when the astral body comes back to a physical body, little bit amount of the information got spilled over to your brain. That is the thing, you have a deja vu effect. When you see the same place again, your brain can recollect only that. You are talking a rooftop and a forest.
Yes.
I'm sure your astral body has not picked up only these two. It has saw many things.
Okay.
Okay, it's a high awareness level. But these are the two information, they passed it on to your brain or memory. So when you saw that, it gives you deja vu effect. Even if physically you've never been there, but your astral body traveled there.
Right.
Because you're planning to go there, or a future plan, it knows. It traveled it already. So that is the effect you got. Now you wanted to link it with some other procedure, etc. It's up to you. But this is what it's happened.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to understand. I don't want to link. I think you're giving me a
No, that's what I'm saying. The dealing, the way you think how it has happened. Okay, so that may not be true. But it is possible to happen, and that's why I explained you exactly what happened in your case.
Okay, wonderful experience.
Okay.
All
right.
Thank you.
Yeah, Rajdeep, just to correlate with that, I think Turiya, that's how perhaps he was able to see our place when I was driving you guys.
Correct.
You are saying, I've seen this place, and she has never been to this place.
Correct.
So that's the thing.
Yeah.
And
yeah, but Shaival is talking about the Turiya. Maybe many of them, they are not getting the connection. Turiya is my daughter. So we visited Atlanta, Shaival's place, I think 2019. And that is the time when Shaival was driving us to his home from the airport. Turiya told this neighborhood I have seen many times. The trees and all the roads are all familiar. So this is also correct, Shaival. This is one of the thing she visited by astral travel, already. So that's why she knows that what was there. And then when actually saw it, then that become a deja vu effect. Like see it again type things. Right, you are right.
And Mr. Roy, that ashram is Paramarth Niketan. I lived in PHL Haridwar, next to Chotiwala restaurant, right?
This is near that.
Yeah, just across to Lakshman Jhula on the other side. Yeah, in fact, I stayed there. Happened to stay there. So
Saptarishi. So that is near that Saptarishi Ghat. You have that 7 Rishi Ghat there.
That's right. Exactly right. Yes. Yeah.
All right. So now we'll go into our Kriya and meditation.